Look around you. Notice the multitudes of gods chosen eager to venture forth. Now picture this. Say by chance a great flood were to hit London while we were at sea. There'd be no substantial loss. Don't you agree? The only ones left on this island would be the lowest of the low. If only they were swallowed up by the waves, society'd have a chance.
Isn't that Lord Indus over there? Of course a man of his standing would book passage on the new attic. It is such an honor to make your acquaintance.
What a relief, knowing refined creatures will be aboard.
Naturally, we couldn't resist the urge to watch a once-in-a-lifetime performance. The first ballet performed at sea. Missing such a monumental event is unthinkable.
What lovely minds to match your lovely faces. Onward, let's take our rightful place. After all, the Ark was built for carrying noble blood like ours.
Lead the way.
I'm pleased to report that the target has boarded at the scheduled time. Well, let's get this show started. I often reflect on the inequity within this country. It has long occupied my thoughts. And we're all keenly aware of the cause, the broken class system, which benefits a wealthy minority whilst depriving everyone else. The temple must come crashing down.
We're in agreement. But who do we target and how do we go about it?
We can't change the system overnight. However, something is achievable in the immediate future. We can turn London into a city overrun with crime, plunging it into the depths of hell.
Intriguing, but I need to hear more details. For starters, how does this help advance our objective of improving life in this country?
Crime is not our ultimate objective. It's a means to an end, that's all. As I stated, we cannot change the system with a single decisive action. But with a well-placed stab, we could change the minds of men. How so? Human beings have a wide range of emotions, and are quite often willing to act upon them. But there's one event that drives them to act above all else. It's called death.
I concur with you. Death above all else is instrumental. Look, if me dying's gonna help advance your plan in any way, well then I'm your man. Same goes for you, right?
I guaranteed London as a show, and I have many deaths and misdeeds tailor-made for them. In short, crime will transform the city into a stage, and its citizens shall become the audience, bearing witness.
You propose turning the whole of London into a theater?
Not only that, I've also chosen the theme for our performances, exposing the ills of our society through murder. A work uncredited, choreographing the deaths and presenting them in dramatic fashion. The people of this country need an explosive display to open their eyes.
And I suspect we're the ones pulling the trigger. Should prove to be interesting.
Very soon, the time will come for the curtain to rise. Depending on the success of our forthcoming show, it could mark a significant step towards the world we've been striving for. But before that, I'll present our first illustrious star. A recognizable name, Count Blitz Indus.
Step aside.
Hey! Who are you to board ahead of everyone else? We were here first. Get to the back of the line.
Do you have any idea who you have the privilege of addressing? Huh? Lines were made for swine like you, not lords and ladies.
What did you call me? Accept my sincerest apologies, sir. Step right this way, if you would, please.
It won't do any good arguing with these people. If they choose to board the boat like cattle, they ought to be placed down in the hold like the livestock they are.
Get back here!
The captain would like to extend a warm welcome to all passengers.
The Noatic is now beginning its pleasure cruise towards our destination of Amsterdam. In addition, tomorrow, the world's first shipborne ballet will be performed. We hope you all enjoy the show as well as the remainder of your voyage.
And how is our event coming along?
Impatient as always, I see. The curtain will rise once everyone's in place.
Pity. Very well. While I eagerly await the start of the show, I'll have to find some way to entertain myself.
Preposterous! You don't have a reservation under my name. It's simply impossible.
I'm terribly sorry, but unfortunately there was a slight mix-up with your table.
What do you mean a mix-up?
However, if you'd like, I could have a table prepared for you at our restaurant located on the lower
So
deck.
in other words, you're saying I'm fit to dine with the livestock while they stuff their gullets in some mess hall below. Is that it?
I would never insinuate that, sir.
I belong to the upper class, which means peasants don't even deserve the honor of watching me eat. Are we clear?
Yes, sir. If you wait just one moment, I'll have this sorted out. We'll find you seating at once.
I'm so sorry, Lord Enders.
If we so happen to cross paths again, I swear I'll murder you.
What's the matter, honey?
I can't think of any reason why Commoners would be this close to a restaurant solely for first class. Apparently, the entire vessel is crawling with all manner of vermin.
That was unfortunate. Might I offer you this, sir?
Oh, thank you kindly.
My name is Moriarty. William James Moriarty.
Moriarty, huh? I've heard the name before. You served in the army?
You're thinking of my older brother, Albert. He's also on board. I'll have to introduce you later.
Lord Enders. We have a table prepared for you. This way.
Right. Till next time.
I can't wait to see what you're going to serve next. What sort of ship are you running here?
I get him riled up enough for you? Yes, well played. I trust you'll continue to aggravate the Lord for the remainder of our time at sea, Mr. Michelson. Those were the terms of the agreement, and I ain't contesting them. But I just got one question. Why go through all the trouble of pestering some ponce? Huh? It's not your place to inquire. That was also part of our agreement, remember? Long as I'm paid what we agreed on, you won't get no quarrel from me.
His name's Thomas Michelson, a habitual burglar who's committed a litany of crimes, including rape and even murder when it suited him. We will take his depraved life and make good use of it.
Lord Moriarty, what a lovely surprise. Didn't imagine I'd be running into you. And here of all places.
If this were merely a cruise, I confess I would have very little interest. But I heard a magnificent spectacle was taking place.
Might you be referring to the world's first shipborne ballet? Why, that's the very reason I bought a ticket myself.
You don't say. As a ballet aficionado, I'm sure it was impossible to resist.
You have deduced correctly. I'll admit, the moment I stepped foot on the ship, I haven't been able to stop thinking about the performance.
Yes, I as well. I'm sure whatever they have prepared will leave us breathless.
Let's Enders. I have a telegram for you, sir.
Should be any moment now. I expect our lead will be receiving some unfortunate news.
That was just a phenomenal game.